everybody. I am excited to make this Mother's Day crown with you. The very first thing you need to do is you need to rip ever so carefully a sheet of paper out of your sketchbook. Let's see. You can do it that way and then fold it and take it off. That might be easiest. And then we are going to need a ruler, a pencil, some scissors, glue, and markers. So what we're going to do is we are going to measure 1.5 inches. Let me make sure you can see that. Yep. 1.5 inches onto your page right here. So I marked it there and I marked it there. And then I'm going to connect my ruler and I have a nice straight line. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side of the page. Now on this side, I would just put a line at the beginning here and and right here, because I'm going to leave this opening. That's only 6 inches. I've asked for you guys to leave 8 inches, to leave this blank, because this is where I'm going to put my crown shape. And I think I'm going to have a heart at the top of my crown. And then I'm going to make it very regal. And I had 1, 2, 3 spikes. I'm going to do 3 spikes on this side. So now I have my general shape of my crown. And now I can either put some decorations into the crown on the side, or I can decide to do that with my markers instead. I am also going to make a few little hearts that I'm going to want to add. Let's see, I think 3 hearts is perfect. Maybe I'll do 2 more, because I'm going to cut these out as well later and add them to my designs. I also would like some jewels. So now I have a couple of shapes that I think are going to be pretty cute for my crown. So now, after you do this, then you can take your markers and color this in and add lots of detail. All right, so I have colored the band up here, the band down here, my crown, and then a couple of extras. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut all of this out. So I'm going to have 3 pieces. I'm going to have this crown, this extra band, and then these other little pieces. And then as you can see, I plan to cut this out. So this will actually be cut out too. So on to step 3. All right, so now I have all my pieces. I have my crown, I have the extra band, and I have my little pieces here. For the jewels, one of the tricks was to draw a little circle first in the middle, and then lines out to the edges, and then shade over it all together so it looks a little bit more like jewels. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to attach the band to one side and have that weight. So we're going to attach the band right here. So this is now going to stick together, hopefully, and I'm going to let that dry pretty nicely. And then I'm also going to glue on these additional pieces. Maybe I'll cover up that. I always like the symmetry. So I'm going to add my different pieces here. And then you guys have those gems that you were given too. So you should figure out where you want to put those. And then glue everything down. But before you do, I almost forgot to tell you, you need to flip the crown over and write a nice message to your mom. Happy Mother's Day, you're the best. Something along those lines. So I would do that before you get the glue out, just so then that way everything's not very sticky. Okay, so I'm all finished. I'm making this one for my niece and she's here in person, so I was able to measure her head and make the crown length. But since you probably won't have an exact measurement for your mom, I would just leave the ends flat and either bring some tape or maybe a paper clip, so then that way you can, when you give her her crown, she can actually wear it because it would be put together. Instead, you could certainly cut out the letter M if you wanted to, or that could be one of your extra pieces and you could glue that on, which would be fun. But what's great about these extra things that you're putting on separately, when the band goes around in a circle, they pop up a little bit. So when you glue them on, only glue them in the center, and then that way the sides will pop up and it makes it look a little bit more fun. So I hope you and your mothers have a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. I can't wait to see your completed projects for the other regular projects that we've been doing. And I'll see you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.